In this video clip, we'll look at a more direct way of calculating a total cost given a certain price and a tax rate. We'll work with the same example we were looking at earlier, where we have an initial price of $12.50 and a 7% sales tax rate. When we worked the problem earlier, in order to find the total cost, we first had to calculate the amount of tax, and then we added that to the original price. If you recall, when we found the tax, we had to convert the tax rate to a decimal. So the 7% became 0.07, and then we multiplied that by the price of $12.50, and that gave us the amount of tax. Rather than finding the answer, I'm going to leave that sitting as is. When we add in the original price, then we're adding in $12.50 once again. Now, what we want to notice here is that $12.50 is showing up both here in this term and here in this term. And so what we can do is we can think about distributive property, and we can create a new expression where we put the $12.50 out here in front, and inside we would have multiplied by 1, that would give me this $12.50 out in the front, plus the 0.07. If we look at the blue expression, multiplying the $12.50 times 1 would give me this $12.50. $12.50 times the 0.07 would give me this term over here. The benefit of this method then is we can, instead of doing it in 2 steps, we can see how the $12.50 is simply being multiplied now. If we go ahead and add the 1 and the 0.07, 1.07. And so this calculation will give us the total cost that we saw earlier. So rather than having to calculate the tax separately, find that answer, and then add it back to the original price, we can use this approach that gives us a more direct one step where we combine the tax rate on top of the 1, therefore we get the original price plus the tax.